the idea with the big O or the weeping tile is to decrease the friction of that water, right? So as it's settling in there, it's just flowing faster down into that pond. Like why is that better than just letting it go naturally?
Well, so the it's not so much the friction, it's the so like you've measured 40,000 liters a week on the surface, just trickling down, right? And so all that water we can safely we can safely catch just by digging a hole. But the thing is, if we dig that hole and then we line it with clay and there's water flowing subsurface, it's going to stop water from getting out of the pond, but it's also going to stop water from getting in. And so that's where I'm thinking, like, if this thing is lined with clay and we run a little pipe up slope that picks up all the water that is flowing subsurface through that sand, then we can figure it out so that, like, if this pond is 5 feet deep, then we would measure up from like on the contour line and figure out where's the appropriate place to punch out so that it can just go over the top of that clay line, like pencil here.
Right.
So like if this is the side of the trench, we would just run that big O over the top and then it'll fall in, versus the other way is it's going to run underneath that liner and you're going to miss all that underground water stuff. And like, so this is like there's probably an underground spring there that flows for most, like when you dug that trench, there was a little bit of water that was flowing there, right?
Yeah.
And so this is actually a well, except Holzer does this on his landscape, but he actually digs the big O like across the valley. So he would run it, and we could try this. It'd be kind of neat actually. Like you could put in some tees. So like if there's like a flat area here, like you could run it sideways and then it acts like an underground swale.
Right.
And it picks it up. So you could, if there's easy digging here and you could get a path, you could run a 100-foot swale, put a T.
There's no easy digging. That area too, like there's a lot of bedrock. Like
and that's why I was thinking if it's right in the valley.
That's what kind of makes it easier. You don't have to go that deep then.
No. But it's like there will be sand and silt all up this valley, and you can just kind of play around with it. But I think you could pick up a lot of extra water that's flowing underneath the ground.
Yeah.
Because again, this is the water that keeps this well running. Like that's what you're using right now.
Yeah. You can see it from the contours.
Yeah, but this well is only picking up the water. Like, so you're currently using it until like June, and at that point, all the water has just flowed through the sand, right?
Yeah.
So it's not available. But if you build this like giant underground dam that stops it, and then you can pick up the water with this upslope and dump it into that pond.
Yeah.
I think you can get a pretty decent amount of storage in there.
Yeah, totally.